Hi guys, Ann here. I wanted to come on and do this quick update. There has been very intense energy that has been coming through since Saturday. Now this is activating our physical body by a large degree. So many are going to be feeling this physically in their heads, perhaps headaches, stomachs, upsets. You name it, it is happening. Certainly sort of nervous, anxiety energy is being felt and present, and sort of the emotional aspects that are riding behind that are very deep, and they're coming up again for our attention, awareness, and clearing. They are activating, in some cases, for some of us, this self-criticism, self-doubt, sort of reactivating some of the old programs around our old selves and who we were and what we used to believe in. And it's really taking a very conscious effort to understand how to deal with these energies. Now, physically, it is whacking us pretty hard, or some of us anyway, and really sort of have to try and flow through it as much as possible. I mean, it is feeling quite challenging at times, and certainly a lot of rest is definitely needed. The body is trying very hard to integrate all of this, all of these frequencies. And the other thing that's happening is sort of the emotions are jumping around. I mean, I'm feeling a collective conscious that is quite heavy right now. And in order to sort of deal with these darker energies, this purging, this sort of activation of what is still kind of coming up, is to really be conscious of realizing that these are passing through, and they're your emotions may be rising, there may be some anger, but to try and not hang on to them. So as you hear me sort of talking here, to realize that, take in the good positive energy. Think right now of what you're grateful for. I mean, even the fact that you are able to do simple things. There are a lot of people who are in much more difficult times, but to really focus on what you're grateful for and to accept the emotion that may be flowing through, accept it, and then allow it to keep moving. So just let it keep moving, and try not to focus on that negative thought and shift yourself out. I know I'm repetitive here, but this is really important right now, because the old saying is this too shall pass, and better times are ahead. And they certainly are. We've known that through our ability to continue this circling through this process. So this is one of those times, but it's extremely, I'm going to say, I try to be honest. It is it's quite heavy. So we have to allow and practice this. Let the thought come and let it go again. Be mindful, so try to come to a place of happiness with where you're at now, that it's okay to feel whatever you feel. There is no wrong. There is no, you have to instantly try and feel better. Just feel your way through it. Relax into it, accept it, and don't fear it. So it's trying to tell you something. Understand that it's for your own benefit, and fill your heart with a thought of something that brings you great gratitude, great love. So something that really, if you just kind of, whatever that may be, a child, a pet, an experience that you've had, what brings out that true passionate love within you. And remember that feeling, because it's all about feeling your vibration and moving it higher. Visualize how you want to feel. So look at this as being a time where you're being asked to feel again this deeper, darker programming that is trying to come up and release itself, and to bring clarity to your attention. Now, although this clarity isn't always obvious, and that's one of the keys that I found, is even just sort of listening to this and thinking that this too shall pass, it provides clarity that will come about, at a later time. So even tomorrow you're going to feel better, and you're going to realize that you actually did release something without even doing anything in particular. So realize that this is coming up for clearing, that it will clear, to allow it and accept it, and to not dive back into sort of that vortex of reliving that experience, but accepting that it happened and then moving forward. We're in a period of great change, huge transitions on a global scale that is affecting, almost everybody. So staying in tune and in charge and in your own position of control, however, with yourself, managing your own energy is absolutely critical right now. However it works best for you, and just sort of allow. I'm feeling this as well, and it is something that many people are feeling, and to just let's allow and keep our consciousness thinking of and feeling the higher level frequencies that are now continue to stream in. Thank you so much for listening.